This one, guys, this one, I feel like this one is like the silent creeper that creeps in and eats your money, and you don't know that it's actually eating your money. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. My name is Nay and I make videos on education, personal finance and personal development for F1 and H1B visa holders in the US. So basically immigrants in the US. So today's video I'm going to be talking about how you can save money as an international student in the US. You know that, like, if you're an international student and if you're here in the States alone, it's hard. It's like really hard. And one of the best things you can do to yourself is to always have like emergency money, to always have money that like is set aside for in case whatever bad thing happens. So I'm going to be talking about how you can save money, how you can be able to save money. So the first tip is to always have a budget. And a lot of people say like budgets are like really hard, but that's the thing, it doesn't have to be hard, right? A lot of people think like, oh no, they know how much to spend in a month, they don't need a budget. But that's the thing, you actually do need a budget, because a budget is going to keep you in track. Like, it's going to help you know what is going into each category of your spending. Because the thing is, you have to spend on rent, you have to spend on utilities, you have to spend on groceries, you have to spend on like fun, you have to spend on like, again, like your outfits. Like, there are so many things, like self-care, there are so many things you have to spend on. So you have to have a budget so you can be able to know what amount of money is going into each one, so you can know when you're overspending and you can be able to tone it down. And there are apps that help out with budgeting. There is an app called Mint. A lot of people use it. I was using it before, but I didn't really like it that much. But the thing is, it's very efficient. It's actually very efficient, but I didn't really like it that much, so I stopped using it. There is also an app called You Need a Budget. You can use that one also. And then of course there is the good old Excel. So you can also use Excel sheets to budget yourself. You can just write down the cost of the things you spend in a month, you know, write down like how much you make, and then, you know, subtract it and know what goes into what. So that is how you can be able to keep yourself grounded and know how much is going into each category of your expenses for that month. Then the next thing, of course, is eating out. This one, guys, this one, I feel like this one is like the silent creeper that creeps in and eats your money, and you don't know that it's actually eating your money. So when I started work newly, I didn't really have a budget. Like, I felt like I had arrived, you know, I was making money. I was like, oh my god, this is so good, as opposed to, because when I was in Berea College, if you guys don't know, I attended Berea College, and when I was in Berea College, I was making like $4 an hour, right? It was like half of minimum wage. So when I then started working full-time, it was like, oh my god, you know, finally like money is coming in, kind of thing, right? And I was eating out, like, not every day, but I was eating out like 3 times a week, right? Not really eating out, just but eating out, ordering in. Like, I won't have the energy to cook. I'm just like, no, let me just get something on DoorDash. And now this is the thing with DoorDash, not just only with DoorDash, but like with DoorDash and Grubhub and all of this, like all of these apps that we have for ordering food, right? The thing is, the food might be $10 and you think it's cheap. Then you add taxes of like $3, and you add fees of like $3, and then you add delivery fee of like $4 or $5. By the time you add everything, a food that is $10, you're buying it for $21, $22, and of course you have to tip the driver. So there's all of those things. So by the time you're eating out, you're thinking, oh, it's only just $10 that I'm paying for it. But no, you're not actually paying $10. You're probably paying like $20, $25 sometimes, depending, right? I remember one time I wanted to eat an African food, and I go to order this African food on Grubhub, and the total of the food, like, I actually ordered like 3 dishes because I wanted to eat it for that week, and the total was about like, I think it was like $40. And by the time I was trying to check out, it was about 70. And I was like, what the hell? I did, like, that was enough to make me just put back my money in the, I was like, I am not going to pay what, $70 for this. So guys, that is the thing with eating out. And again, like I was mentioning, you know, I was eating out. I was like buying food as I wanted. I was just eating out as much as I wanted, and I calculated the amount that I had eaten out for that month, and it was about $400 on eating out. and that is not including the groceries. So that kind of like was a wake-up call for me to start budgeting and start knowing what goes into each category. And that was how I was able to, you know, reduce my expenses. And then the way I do it now is like I just spend $50 on eating out each month, which sometimes I don't even spend because I cook, I make all my food at home, because I'm like, I'm not gonna go and keep buying food outside and keep spending my money like that. So yeah guys, that is one of the things that I'm gonna say. If you want to save, reduce your eating out. And then of course there's like selling the things that you don't need. So like there are some things that you might not need. There are like maybe shoes, because when I was graduating I had so many shoes, so many books. I donated some, I sold some. I sold, like there was this particular shoe, I remember I didn't really like that shoe, but I sold it for $20 because I knew that when I started work I wouldn't really need those kind of shoes anymore, right? So of course you can sell the things that you don't need. And then lastly, shop at your level, right? You know, some people, they come here and then they see like the way maybe their friends spend. Maybe their friends always like buying Gucci, their friends always shopping at like Burberry, you're always like buying things from Chanel, and you want to do it. You want to shop on your what, minimum wage job. You want to buy things from Gucci on your minimum wage job, and you go and you take out a credit card and you go take out loans, and you're using the loans to buy like bags and buy like shoes and buy outfits because you want to shop at Gucci. No guys, don't fall into that trap. That is a very huge trap. Don't fall into it. I knew people when I was still back in my school that they had up to like 4 or 5 different credit cards. Those credit cards, they were not using it to build their credit score, they were only using it to like shop and shop and shop. And I'm not gonna lie, they actually did look good, but at what cost? Because now you have all of those loans that you need to repay back. It's not that you even use it to invest. You're in debt, but you didn't use it to invest. So guys, yeah, this is a very short video, but I kind of like wanted to just try out these tips because that was also some of the things that helped me. And yeah, that brings me to the end of my video guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share, and I will see you guys in another video.